Hey, look at this. Look at that. I love the look of these comments here. $5 from Knees Duts. Knees Duts 3112. Super chat of $5. Somebody else sent $5 the other day, so thank you. I don't know if you're a watcher of the show, but they sent $5 in a comment on a video. But if you really want your question to be seen, this is a really good way to do it. Either send a zap on Zapstream or a super chat. So thank you for that. Morning, been in crypto for a few years. After more education, I'm converting to the Bitcoin standard, but still thinking of holding some ETH is plausible. Thoughts? Well, Needs Duts, I very much appreciate the super chat. I don't think you've been watching the Daily Bitcoin Journey for very long, because I would say that the best position to have in Ethereum is 0. And I wouldn't even suggest holding a little bit. I shouldn't say that. Let me reword that. If you need Ethereum, if for some reason you're doing things on the blockchain, you're building on the blockchain or Web3 or whatever the hell they call it, and you think that you're going to need some Ethereum to move crypto around or whatever that is. I don't know anything about Ethereum other than it's dog shit. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Leaning too hard on my notepad here. Got the rings imprinted in my arm. But no, and like Ethereum is not an investment. It's not a long-term place to hold your wealth. And I shouldn't just say no. I'll give you some reasons for why I think that. I have several videos on the channel here explaining why I'm fully out of Ethereum. The first one, and the most obvious one, is they have a CEO, they have a founder, they have a face of the project. That's what makes Bitcoin great, is the fact that nobody knows who did it. And some people look at that as a negative, but it's not. When you have no head to cut off, it's impossible to stop. With Ethereum, not only do they have a founder, but you have the biggest dweeb on the planet as the founder. So that's number one. They have a founder. That's a problem. They have the ability to create new. They have the ability to change the code, which they've done several times in the last couple of years. We have no idea how much Ethereum there will be in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, or even tomorrow. And that's a big problem. The Bitcoin code, the Bitcoin supply schedule, you can very much reliably count on. You know how much there is today. You know how much there's going to be tomorrow. You know how much there's going to be in 10 years from now, 100 years from now. The supply schedule is known. And when it's known, you can value things against it. You can plan for it. You can't do that with Ethereum. The other part there is that with Ethereum, it used to have some sort of use case in crypto, where it was kind of the rails that you could run these meme coins on, these casino coins on. You could create stuff, and that was the gas that really powered all those networks. But it seems to me like Solana, and I don't really know Solana either, but it seems to me like Solana is a cheaper, better, faster version of Ethereum. So there's really no use case for Ethereum anymore either. And they switched from proof of work, which was a legitimate way to do business. That's what Bitcoin runs on, is proof of work. And they switched to be proof of stake. And if you look at Bitcoin compared to Ethereum this year, it's down at least 40%. And it will continue to go down and down and down. And the longer they go without an actual roadmap, the longer they take to. And there's issues with staking. That was just kind of scratching the surface on Ethereum. But what I would say is any Ethereum you have, don't wait. Don't wait. Because you have to keep this in mind. We're moving into these next 6 months. Bitcoin's going to go absolutely batshit. The altcoins, probably Ethereum will go up a little bit too, but you shouldn't be measuring it in fiat price because everything's going to go up. You have to be measuring it in Bitcoin. That's the key there. So what I would say is if you have Ethereum or any altcoin for this matter at this time, it really depends on what you're going to be doing with the proceeds of that. Most people intend to get rid of it. That nobody's holding altcoins to have for the next 10 years. They're holding altcoins to try to make a quick buck or get more Bitcoin or whatever that is. So whatever your needs are in terms of what you're using the proceeds there for, like if you are planning to buy more Bitcoin, that's one option. If you're planning to pay off some debt or buy a house or buy a vehicle with the proceeds, that's another option. If you're planning on actually using the Ethereum for building things on the blockchain, that's another option there. But what I would say is if you are somebody who's holding it to convert into Bitcoin, I would do that today. Don't wait. Do it today, because that ratio, the comparison between Bitcoin and Ethereum, that chart is going to keep going down. Do you see Ethereum becoming more popular? Do you see Bitcoin becoming more popular? One's going to go up, one's going to keep going down. And they might both go up in fiat terms, but that doesn't matter. You have to look at it compared to Bitcoin. But if you're intending on paying off debt, or if you're actually going to use it and cash out to fiat, then I might wait. I might wait, because it's going to go up in fiat. Ethereum will go up, even though there's nothing there. It's the zombie. It will go up. So let's say it's $3,000 today. You want to pay off some debt. Maybe you have 10 Ethereum. Just wait for it to go up and then cash it out when the fiat price goes up, because that's where you're cashing back into the fiat system. If you're paying down debt, buying a car, whatever that is, then you can wait. The other option there too is just flipping it to Bitcoin. If you do need to cash out into fiat, flip it into Bitcoin and then wait 6 months and then cash it out. There's just really no scenario right now, other than if you're actually using Ethereum, which I doubt anybody here would be doing. There's really no reason to be holding Ethereum. And if you can think of one, leave it in the comments here, or put it in the live chat right now. If you can think of a good reason to be holding Ethereum right now, let me know. I'm open to it. I really am. I've held Ethereum before. I've sold Ethereum. I bought more Ethereum. I've sold it. And I'm at a point now where I will never have Ethereum again. Even if I needed to, I'd buy it and then use it and then never think about it again. But I'm not going to need it because we got Bitcoin.